Man, well. Finally, we're here. We're here. Um, First and foremost, I want to welcome everybody to 36 and Grand. We are basically this is the first episode, and I am so excited to have this guy. He's definitely a rock star in his own right. He's definitely doing his thing. He travels the globe on a consistent basis. He is from the great country of Canada, representing Montreal, and Dino Cesar, man. What's up, man?
It's good, bro. Thank you to have me. I'm the first one, bro.
You're the first one. You're the first one. Well, I've had other people that I've been lining up, man. Just kind of like, but when I reached out to you, I was just like, let me get him on. Let me get him on here first because um, I think that you are definitely traveling the world and you're working remotely, and other people are doing other things. They're living abroad, but you're kind of like you're in the field and you're doing great things. So I'm just glad to have you on here.
Yo, but thanks, bro. It's
No
appreciated.
problem.
I didn't know I was the first.
Well, you
So,
are now.
the need to sorry, I'm from Canada, Montreal, which is my first language is French, so you have to excuse my little accent there. On
No, I
some
think you'll be
words,
fine, man.
we
I
need to
think you'll be
mention that
all right.
because you know.
So, really, I just wanted to know, like, how did you really get started, in the media, basically, as an editor?
Well, actually, before being an editor, I was a director.
Okay.
Uh, Before being a director, I was a music engineer, like in the studio, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
recording and mixing and mastering.
Okay.
And from being in the studio, always producing and with the artists,
Yeah.
uh, I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the next step, which is video producer. You know.
Okay. Okay. Cool. How and
So yeah, go ahead.
oh no, I'm listening. I'm listening.
So yeah, from being sound engineer, I went to start doing videos, and with time, I left the you know the audio part, which is taking too much time to just do videos.
Ah,
And, you know, you need to
nice.
ask me more questions, bro.
No, I just wanted to kind of get a understanding how you got started because I was going to ask you basically what was the process of you getting getting into the field, and basically you answered my question. And for me, it was kind of similar. I started off in radio, so I was interning in radio and then learning how to audio edit and things like that. And all of a sudden, I decided to pick up a camera so I can understand that process of
It's
being
the
in.
same thing. I think that video is the step after audio, right? Because
Correct. Yeah.
you can get creative with audio, but you have the limits of audio. Then you go to video, and it's like 5G opens up. It's like going from 2G to 5G, bro.
So if people don't know, we actually met in Medellin, Colombia, and
Yeah.
we just connected. He was just telling me the things that he was doing. I was telling him the things that I was doing, and we just end up hanging out. And I think that one, I miss Medellin, Colombia. I think everybody does when they do leave. But what made you move to Medellin at that time? Was it what made you do the? I guess.
What made me move, or why Medellin?
Yeah, why Medellin?
Well, actually, I was looking for somewhere. I was planning to go to first. I was planning to go to Asia, Thailand, and Bali, and all that stuff, you know.
Mhm.
But I was scared because it's kind of far, right? And with the time difference, I need to be in contact with the clients and everything. And it was my first time moving from Canada and leaving the business to someone else.
No, okay.
So I wanted to be close. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I picked up Medellin because I had a friend there, which is I don't know if he's gonna listen, if he's watching. I don't think so, but it's Roby Garcia, which is a guy who's well plugged with a lot of artists there, big artists like really big artists. So he told me, "Yo, bro, come over, blah blah blah." So okay, let's go. I'm going to Medellin. First time out of the country, bro. Well, I've been to I'm Portuguese actually, and I've been to Portugal to see my family, and a few times I went to states. I went to Boston and I went to Myrtle Beach,
Oh, okay,
vacation in
okay.
Myrtle Beach.
Those are two random
So
places.
yeah, but bro, this is like I went to its school. It was like all set up, you know. Now it was really the first time I was leaving the country alone, right?
Okay.
And bro, straight up to Medellin, the world, like everybody was telling me, bro, you won't do a week, you're gonna get killed.
I think everybody has said the same thing. Even my family and friends were nervous for me going. But I wanted to mention something that you said that was very important. And I think that we're gonna, bounce around and just have a conversation. But we really want to
Oh,
talk
bro.
about like what you're doing and working remotely and everything. And you did make an important you did say something important that you didn't when you did leave. So you have a business in Canada, and when you decided to leave, you wanted to basically work remote, and you wanted to go somewhere, and then you end up picking Colombia, and it was a part of your choice because of the fact of the time, and I guess the time difference with
Yeah, the time is the same. Canada
yeah, it's the same.
and Colombia is
So,
the same.
so I think that's one thing people don't understand when they're choosing or when they're understanding how to work remote. They're like, oh, we're gonna go to Thailand. I'm like, Thailand is the complete opposite of probably where you are. So you're gonna be working in the middle of the night, to make sure that your
It
clients
depends.
stay.
It depends what you do.
Yeah.
I don't need like right now. I don't need to be in contact instantly with my clients because everything is like rolling alone. You know, like I got my team there. I actually I need more to talk with my team than with my clients right now. But at the beginning, the client want to talk to me. He doesn't even know that I'm not in the country anymore.
Yeah.
I need to explain to him, yo, bro, right now I'm in ta ta ta, and I have my cameraman there, my team there. They're gonna take care of you, and afterwards they're gonna send me the footage. I'm gonna hit it, and blah blah blah. It's gonna be the same thing for you, except that it's gonna be twice fast because I don't need to shoot anymore, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's why that was my goal line, like to convince him to get a client by my side, because the problem is that sometimes it takes long for the client to get his video back, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
I was saying, bro, I don't need anymore to be on the field. I just need to edit. So it makes the process faster for me and for you. That
So
was my pitch
okay.
to get the client on my side.
And
Actually,
I think that's important. I think that a lot of times, when people do again when they do want to work remotely, they have to have a process and a step in place. And I've realized a lot of people when they do work abroad, it was another lady out of Medellin, and she is an attorney, but she was living out there, and she had someone to be the face to go see her clients and things like that. So I tell anybody who does want to work remotely, like, yes, it's cool to work depending on the industry, right? But, it's always good if you do have a business to have someone that's going to check on your clients and make sure that they're fine when things hit the fan. So
yeah,
that's super cool. Hey,
of
what
course.
countries have,
Anyways, I don't have any choice.
yeah, that's true. Right? You can't get there. You can't fly there. So yeah. Hey, so what countries have you been to since the last time I've spoken with you? Since I've seen you, or I know you've traveled to some.
Bro, I left Canada January 2019. No, 2018.
Okay.
No. Anyways, it's like 2 years I left. January 2 years ago. So it's 2 years and a few months. And I didn't went like crazy, like 10 countries. I've been in well, Portugal first, the
Okay.
Highlands. I don't know if you know Azores.
How was that? How was that? How was your
That's
experience?
crazy. That's where I'm born.
Oh wow. Okay.
The Highlands. It's Azores. You should put that on the comments. if you want to, people that listen, if there are
I,
people listening, if you want to know a place that's not touristy and it's really nice, it's like crazy. Azores. First I went to Azores. I stayed there a week. Then I went to Colombia. I stayed there, what, 2 months?
2 months, yeah.
Then from Colombia, I went to Mexico. I stayed there 6 months. I went back to Colombia, but that time I went to
Cartagena.
Cartagena, well, the coast.
Goes, yeah.
I had to shoot a video over there for a girl from Montreal. Then I came back to Mexico, stayed there another 6 months. And from Mexico, I came here to Spain. Then I went to Tunisia for a week. And from Tunisia, I went to France for a few days. I went to see a client there. He was there. He brought me my drone from Montreal, actually.
Okay.
So I went to pick up my drone and a gimbal. And from France, I came back here.
Okay.
And now, I don't know. I'm waiting for that virus to go away, so we can go somewhere else, bro.
I know. I get it.
That's
So
not a lot of countries, but in the countries, I went everywhere. You know.
that's the place, and that's the place. So what's your advice for someone that, because right now I think that the world is changing, as we know. That's not a thing. That's just a fact. But the world is changing, and I know that people are going to have to work remotely. When companies are starting to see, okay, we don't need people in here. We can cut all of these costs by having them work from their laptop at home. They can eat their own food, use their own electricity, internet, all of that stuff. Like, what? My question is kind of like, what is the advice that you would give someone that wants to do what you do? Like, it might not be editing, it might not be in film, but they want to pack up their bags. They want to grab their laptop and they want to hit a destination like the destinations that you've hit.
Well, first advice that I will say, it's just do it, man. You know, just do it. You have nothing else to. I can't say anything else. That first thing first is just do it. It's not like you're gonna. It's not like you selling your soul or something you cannot get back, right? If it doesn't work, you get back to your homeland. That's it. That was the way I thought. I'm gonna do it. If I see it doesn't work, man, I'm coming back. That's it.
Cool.
What's the worst scenario that can happen? It doesn't work. I'm coming back.
So what's been the best experience on this travel, on this trip, on this journey? Because it's a lifestyle, you know. So on this lifestyle that you're living, and this basically profession that you're living, like, what's been the high for you? Like, is it the traveling? What's been the consistent point that you would say, okay, this is great, and this is why I'm doing it?
Well, I think it's the people, man. Of course, I know it's the same for you, bro. It's the people you met that when you see, it's like you understand that we all different, like from country to country, we all different, super different, but at the same time, we are the same. We are the same basis, you know. You can be, man. I was whatever in Colombia, in Tunisia, which is completely different. It's another world, but at the end, you see, we are the same, right? We are humans. We love the same things. We have the same patterns. And you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the people meeting girls, actually, and man, seeing new places. You see, you know, Montreal it's Canada. It's almost the same as United States, right? For the landscapes and whatever you can find. So going to, I don't know, come here in Spain, we have crazy, I don't know how you say in English, but beaches.
Okay.
The beaches, that's crazy, man. But you know, the falls it's crazy, bro.
So
in Mexico.
When you said that, that's funny because all the time people say, and it bothers me when they say people, if they don't know, they do say things that seem to me kind of dumb or idiotic, you know, at times.
Like
Because
what?
like, oh, going to Colombia, you're gonna get killed out there in Colombia, or you go to Africa, you know, you're gonna be in this type of environment, and these people are, you know, crazy. And then you go to Saudi Arabia or talk to people from Saudi Arabia or Abu Dhabi, and or are you, you know, you're going to Abu Dhabi, and they're like, oh, why are you going over there? You know, you can't do this and this and this, and then you get there, and it's like completely different than what
Yeah.
people are saying.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
anyway,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That we different, but at the same time, we the same.
the
We
same.
live the same. We want the same things. We want to be happy. We want to have fun. We want to meet people, and that's it, bro.
So what's been the that's been the best thing, and I agree. All the places that I've traveled to, it's always the people. Like I've met so
Yeah.
many cool people, so many. I mean, in the places that you wouldn't think the coolest people are, that's basically where they are. You know,
Exactly.
so
It's like I've been to places, super dope places, luxury places, but alone. Because
yeah,
that's the hard part. It's like it's hard to find someone like you, like me, that tomorrow I can go away. I can go to another country. Tomorrow I can just leave and pack and leave.
yeah,
But I'm alone on that trip, you know, because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not easy to find people that can do that.
And I think that that might be. I'm not going to answer for you, but I know for me, uh, the high is the high is meeting people, you know, but the low is traveling alone. Like it's
Yeah,
that's the to me that's like probably the lowest part of the
me
whole
too.
experience. Is like that loneliness is real, you know, because
That
you leave another
it's the
country.
worst part, bro. If you can find like someone who wants to do that with you,
Yeah,
shit, that shit is it's gonna be a crazy, crazy adventure, bro.
that's crazy. Yes, and that's what, and I think that, you know, but also the friendships are a little bit different too. And I guess when you are on the road consistently, and we both been, you know, we both travel, so we do meet people, and then all of a sudden it's super cool. You have this connection with them, this vibe with them, and all of a sudden it's like, psh, you know, everybody's going in the opposite direction. So
Like Nate, you remember Nate?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Where is he now?
Well, he went back to United States, bro. I don't know
Oh, you
what.
okay?
Last time I saw him, he went to visit me in Mexico.
Okay,
He came
okay.
visit me to Mexico because he was in, I don't know where he was. Anyways, he came for a week, and he told me he was about to, because he was tired of traveling. He was traveling for a year. He
Mm.
went to Spain. He went. You remember? He has a girlfriend in Colombia and everything.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
He went
Um,
back to his normal life.
normal, right, normal, yeah. That's, I mean, sometimes people do it. So, okay, so I know some people specifically in film, in the media world, but they're younger, you know. So, what advice would you give them, you know, in regards to traveling and doing film? Because everybody now wants to, it's you know, grab their camera, go to Jamaica, go to, you know, Spain, and you know, you've been doing it on a consistent basis, and it's not as easy as people make think, you know, on a consistent basis with um, equipment and, you know, just time and access to
But
so
I
think.
don't understand the question. Do you asking me like people who wants to travel and make a movie there and come back home, or
Well,
people
no,
who
I
wants
mean
to live in
people
Jamaica?
want to, what would be your advice for people who want to travel and do film? Because basically that's what a lot of people are trying to do now. You know, that's like the
Yeah,
new
but I'm not traveling and doing films because what I'm doing is I'm traveling and I'm
Mhm.
editing.
You
I'm not
edit.
looking for a gig.
Yeah, but
I'm
would
not
you
looking
think
for.
that would you so in that regards, do you think that I know for me, if someone asked me about traveling and doing film and traveling, I would tell them it's a very, very hard process. You know, like I mean that's what I was trying to say, because you're editing, so you can sit down, you can edit, but if you had to edit and shoot and you know on a consistent basis, I think that that would be very, very difficult. It can be done.
Yeah, that will be the best for me.
Or
But
you
the
like
thing
okay.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's I've been in Colombia, I've been in Mexico, and now I'm in Spain. Um, and what I can see is that people don't have the money, bro. The real deal is that it's hard to find people that have the money to put on videos and to promote their music. You can go like I don't know, corporations, like corporate videos, things like that will work more, but it's not my niche, right? It's not
Yeah, yeah.
that I don't want to do that. But for music videos, it's hard because people don't have money, bro. In these countries, people are poor. Even here in Spain, bro,
Mm.
they don't make a lot of money, man. So I remember doing a video for a friend. Yeah, he asked me how much you charge. I told him the prices, and he was like, forget it. At the end of the day, I knew he couldn't, so
Yeah.
I just made it for 150 euros, which is $200 US. I did it for fun and because he was a friend. He was a friend.
Do you think that, like your strategy for work and travel? So basically, for me, I think that it's smart to have the connections back home and have your clients back home on a consistent basis. Make your money from there. I don't know if you do that. I'm not exactly sure. I know that I'm not exactly
Yeah.
sure how you make your money flow, but make your money back home and then use that money to go to the countries that you want to go to, specifically Spain or Colombia, or because I think sometimes people are like, how am I going to make money and what's the process? And I tell people all the time, like, do not jump on a plane and go to Panama and think that you're going to get clients in Panama, and then
No, it
like
doesn't work like that, bro.
it
Forget it.
doesn't work like that. Yeah, definitely. Cool. So Spain, man, you're in Spain. What's the situation? What does it look like for you out there right now? Like, I know you're on lockdown,
Bro,
but
we
what's
locked
happening?
down. It it looks like nothing, bro. I cannot talk. We locked. I'm here for 21 days inside. Just go out for food. Actually, I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking. Um, I'm almost done with all my because Montreal is closed too, right? So I don't have any new um, contracts,
Okay.
right? Because these guys they can't film outside. It's
Yeah.
locked. You cannot go outside and just grab a camera and be there in the park, right? Or
Yeah.
whatever the situation. So it's close. Montreal, I don't have any more work coming in. But I, when it closed, I had like maybe 15 contracts that I
Mm.
need to edit because I have a lot of work. That's not the problem. So now after 3 weeks, I have 6 more contracts to finish.
Okay.
So from day one that I left Canada, it's gonna be the first time that I'm gonna be like, damn, I have nothing to do. You know what I mean?
Wow. Okay. That's crazy. That's
It's
crazy.
it's a crazy feeling, bro. Just being because you always have that client calling or sending a message, yo, what's up with my video? Yo, what's up with my video? And when you have 10 of them, bro, it's a headache, no lie. But somehow I'm getting used to it, and bro, I try to manage this because the most important thing in that type of business, it's you need to answer the client,
Yeah.
right? You need to be there to say them, yo, bro, give me a few more days. Yo, it's coming, it's coming. Uh, Look, I'm sending you a preview. Just to give him a bone, let's say,
Yeah.
and so they
Anything
they
to make them feel
they keep
comfortable.
okay. That guy is working. I know he has a lot of work, but if you don't answer for 4 days, bro, they get mad at you.
Yeah, I can
You
understand
know,
that. I can
and
understand.
then they're gonna talk shit about you, bro.
Hey,
I'm telling you, bro.
just one question. So what is your, like, you work remotely, you work remotely, you travel. What is your routine? Does it change from country to country, or do you have something that's like,
Of course.
this is your routine no matter where you
No,
are?
no, my routine changed. Like it's not even my routine change depending with who I'm chilling actually. With
Okay.
who's my friend now, right?
Okay.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Because if I'm with people, let's say my friends now are people they they study, so they're more relaxed. It's not like we partying every day or something. Back in Mexico, I was living in the hostel. You know what's the hostel? So we 5 minutes from the beach, girls everywhere. It's kind of hard to be focused, be disciplined.
Yeah, yeah. There's plenty. Yeah.
Back in Mexico, my lifestyle it was really hard to get my business rolling, like
Yeah.
to be on point. It was
And,
hard, bro.
and I told people that before when I spoke about traveling and working remotely. Like, you have to be strategic about where you're going. You just can't pack. Again, you just can't get up and say, "Oh, I'm going to Rio," and then think that you're going to be able to focus in Rio. You know, it's going to take you.
Oh, you can, bro. It depends.
You
It
can't.
depends the type of person you are.
Yeah.
There's people they can do it, but me no, bro. Forget it.
Yeah,
Eh,
I'm kind of the same way. I have to kind of choose. I try to like separate myself or try to come out with a routine for me to kind of lock myself in so I don't go out. Because you go out. When I was in Cape Town, like, you go outside, I'm in the gardens, so it's like as soon as you walk around the corner, you're on the most livest street, in Cape Town. So it was like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and get a beer, or I'm gonna go down the street and go shopping or look at something. So all of a sudden, I done missed 3 hours, 4 hours of work. So yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's cool. That's cool.
I'm talking about 3 to 4 days of
But
bro. And
but
after that, you have to be the most for me the most difficult thing is to be disciplined.
discipline. Okay.
You know, when someone calls you, yo, let's go to that place, and or a girl, the more difficult it is the girls. You know, when they
Yeah,
call
yeah.
you, yo, what you doing? Let's go to that. What the fuck? I can't, bro. It's tough, bro. It's tough.
Um, so after this, what is going to be the next step for you after after this virus thing picks up? Like, I know we talked about our plans, but
Yeah, but bro, um, like after Mexico, I was man. I need to go. I need to find a place where I'm gonna be more stable.
Mhm.
It's gonna be my headquarters. You know,
Yeah,
I'm gonna live there actually, and travel from there because from the center of Europe opens the door for
mhm.
for
Everywhere.
anywhere in the world.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because you're in the center, right?
Yeah.
So if tomorrow I want to go to Asia, to Africa, yeah, I got it south, north. We have. I don't want to go north, but left, right. Doors are open. It's not. Traveling in Europe is really really non-expensive.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
shocked, and I mean, I was shocked how cheap. When I was in Germany, I was shocked how like cheap things were. Like, Germany, the cost of things were like, I was just like, wow, this is great. And compared to the States, I'm just like, geez, being in the
nah,
States,
bro.
you look, especially going to other places, then you come back and then you wonder why people are like, I can't go to the States because it's too expensive. And I'm like, geez, yeah, we are paying a lot for a lot of stuff. And then you go to Europe you go to Germany that has a great economy, and they're not, you're not paying 3 times, as much
Yeah,
air salad than
never
you
been
are.
to Germany, but bro, here I'm in Spain, and people used to tell me, "Oh, Europe is pretty expensive and everything, blah blah blah." No, bro. Like, but, okay, now it's coronavirus, the
Mm.
virus. So I'm kind of locked down. I don't smoke, I don't drink. But just to tell you, I don't go out for a month. But I was checking my bank stats, the
Yeah,
money I spent, and in 5 days, bro, since the third, we the ninth,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So 6 days.
6 days.
In
Okay.
6 days, I spent 25 euros, man, which is which is $30
Yeah,
US.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, $30. Yeah, that's
Six
crazy.
days, bro. And I'm. It's not like I'm not eating, bro. I'm always eating, but I don't smoke. I don't drink. So
Yeah. Well, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. I just wanted to chit chat with you for some time, man, because I think that a lot of people, you kind of you explained exactly what I wanted people to hear or to talk about, because basically just the lifestyle, like, you know, like you were just telling me how you're moving around, the places that you've gone, how the cost of things are. Like, that's really what I wanted, because I think a lot of times people don't get a chance to speak with people like really on the move. You know, like people come back and they do the advertisements like, oh, you can travel, you can work off on the beach, you know, like, and I'm like, you can, you know,
No,
but
that's not true, bro.
yeah, you
You
can, but there's no
cannot work
Wi-Fi.
on the beach, because if you go to the beach, you don't want to work, man. That's, you know. And next thing, I was planning. Oh, I'm gonna go sit on the beach, blah blah blah. Work, bro. You can't work, man. The sun is fucking blowing on your screen, man. You ain't seeing nothing. The wind is blowing sand on you. Like that's
That's
that
reality. That's
happens to
real.
me. Actually.
Yeah, that's real.
It's
That's
not
true.
like you see in the movies. What you see, yeah, you have some guys that, you know, the guy I told you, the Canadian guy
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
That guy, yeah, he's living the real. Wait a minute. On what? That guy is living the real digital nomad life, because his job is filming, traveling. So he's always traveling to film what he's,
Where is that?
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
to make his videos. I'm not doing that. And most of us who travel and the digital nomads, what they do, website conception, they do, I don't know,
A lot of people do
service
security.
client.
Yeah, yeah. They do what is it called? I mean, people do, I know a lot of people who are doing IT. I know a lot of people who are doing website design, graphic design, teaching. Like, they're doing a lot of
Yeah,
different.
but this, you need to be in front of your computer, and
Yeah,
you need to be there, right? So
yeah,
you're not. It's not like you always traveling. Is you doing you can go to a country and work remotely from there. So tomorrow you can change country, but it's not like you always in paradise, and that's
yeah.
not true, bro.
Well, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's true. That is true, though.
Well, that's my.
I've had that experience. I know from firsthand about going to places, again, going somewhere, and I should have reevaluated me going to this destination because I'm not going to get any work done. And then when you see people on, it bothers me when you see people on, you know, on all of these advertisements on, especially like on YouTube, where they're like, you know, quit your job and, you know, work from, you know, the beaches of Thailand and all this stuff. And I'm like, man, half of those places don't even have Wi-Fi for you to work in anyway, you know. So it's like let's just be realistic about,
That's
you know.
another thing, bro. That's another thing, bro.
So but no, man, it was I just wanted to sit down and talk with you, man. I appreciate you just jumping on here and talking with me and just telling people your experience, because I think it's valid, because a lot of people, you know, don't have an idea of the real deal, and they don't see anybody realistically. Like, you know, you're home, you're
No,
chilling,
but bro, it's
you're
fucking.
chilling right now
I'm
because
saying, it's not paradise, but bro, it's the best thing you can do. Like, it's not paradise, but real talk, man. I work 4 hours max a day. Okay, that's the maximum I can work, because it makes my brain kind of hot, and I got saturated from it. So I can wake up at 8, work till 12,
yeah.
and I got the rest of my day.
I think
I
that's
live
everybody.
5 minutes from the beach. I
Are you,
walk five
where are
minutes.
you? Where are you in Spain?
I'm in Alicante. It's south of Barcelona. It's in the coast, bro. You
It's on the
know,
coast.
Malaga,
Yeah,
um,
I know Marbella. But that's north, right?
Marbella. You see Marbella?
Yeah, Marbella. Yeah.
It's a bit north of Marbella, but it's the same.
Oh,
It's the
same.
same,
Oh, wow.
exactly the same.
So you're off.
Um,
Can you see the coast of Can you see it? Can the coast of Africa is on the other side of that, right? Isn't Africa on the other side of that
yeah, yeah.
body of water? Yeah,
From I'm
Morocco or something like
two,
that.
like in car. I'm 2 hours and a half from Gibraltar, which is the place you take the ferry to go to Morocco.
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 Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Morocco.
Yeah. Cool.
So
All right.
yeah, look, I fly to Tunisia. It took me an hour and a half.
Oh wow,
It's
that's
next to Africa.
yeah,
It's south. It's the south.
yeah,
Beaches. So, bro, I won't say it's not paradise, but it's not like people think that you always do in because you live like here. I live with the Spanish people.
yeah,
In Mexico, I was living in the hostel, so I was living with the tourists.
yeah, yeah,
So it's more like you have always something to do because you following the tourists, right? Like
yeah. That's always
you're
happened,
in
but
a hostel,
that's a hard lifestyle, man. That's a hard lifestyle.
yeah, bro.
It's a very hard lifestyle. Like
So
especially
five girls come into your hostel. Uh, they talk to you. Hey, where should I go? No, 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 no. Oh, let me show you. Then you go with them, and you come back 5 days later, man.
yeah, I understand, but
And bro, you ever been to Mexico?
no, man.
I was
Yeah,
in Cancun.
I was when I was out there. I remember you telling me you were like, come on out," and I was like, man, I ended up staying in Colombia for like almost a year, and then I came back to the States for a couple of months, and then I ended up flying to where did I flew? I flew to like Germany. I flew to Germany. Man, I did 30,000 miles last year, man, in the air, man. I was flying around like crazy, man. Crazy. I
Thirty
went to
thousand
like
miles.
30,000, man. I went to like I was in Africa. I was in like I was just stopping all these places, going to all these countries, man. It was a good experience. But I was in Rome, all of that. But um that's it takes a toll on your body, man. So I know what you mean about like finding a destination. Like it's cool for the first year. Like the first year, maybe a year and a
Yeah,
half, it's cool. But then after a while, you just kind of like I just want to settle down and just like not being around the tourists, find me a destination, with the locals and enjoy the
just
country.
live the life there,
Yeah,
and just live the Spanish life for a while, and then you change. Because now I'm tired of Spain. No lie. Well, I'm not tired of Spain. I'm tired of where I am in Spain. I want to go to Malaga. That was my plan,
yeah.
but
You speak Spanish?
like, yeah, of
Yeah.
course, bro. I'm here. I'm in Spanish. I'm in Spanish country since I left, bro.
Oh yeah,
Claro que hablo
but
español.
did you speak Spanish before you left?
Yeah, a little bit,
Oh, okay.
but no, more than a little bit.
Okay.
But not like now. I speak good Spanish with
Okay.
an accent, but good Spanish.
What
Like
accent?
you see me the English that I talk.
Yeah.
In Spanish, I talk a little bit better than my English.
Okay.
My Spanish is a bit better than my English. That's
So you speak. Wait, you told me you speak Spanish. You speak French.
yeah.
What?
My first language, my perfect language is it's French.
Okay.
Then Portuguese,
Portuguese.
Spanish, English,
That's good. That's good.
and next is gonna be Bali or African. I don't know what country, but some in
It's like
Africa.
2,000 languages over here. You gotta pick one.
I know. You know those people they say, "Yo, you talk African?" Yeah.
Yeah, I talk all of that. I talk all of that. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. But man, I appreciate you jumping on here with me, man, and chit chatting about your travel experiences. I just wanted to again
Anytime,
have
bro.
you on here, man, because I think it was cool for you to tell people what's been happening and how things are going and really how it works. I think that's like I said before. For me, I've spoken on it a couple of times, but it's good to see somebody like actually in Spain. You've been on the road for like 2 years, almost right? Almost right now. It's been about 2 years.
More than 2 years. Two
More than
years and a
2 years.
few months.
And I met you when you did the first jump. Like you did, like that was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first, yeah.
Bro, I was not even a month.
Yeah, oh
It was my
yeah,
first month. I remember. You remember how we met, bro?
yeah. I miss that place, man. I miss that place. That was a cool vibe. But
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it, but man, it's not my best place, bro.
oh okay,
It's not
okay.
the best, bro.
I like the fact that I enjoyed it just for the tropical like look of it, but again, I was in a different mindset when I got there too. So I was just like, anywhere would have been nice, you know, than being, you know, being in the States. So, but I'll I'll definitely, again, I appreciate you jumping on here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and try to you know, end it and see what, you know, see what people are saying and probably repost it. But I appreciate you jumping on here, man. And then we're gonna talk because, you know, we got plans anyway. So
Yeah, of course, bro. I'm here, bro. You have my number. You have my WhatsApp.
yeah,
Anything you
definitely.
need, call me, man.
I will do that. I will do that, man. So I'll talk to you soon, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro.
All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah.